Hey, what's up, YouTube? WK Dad. I just picked up on this. I know I'm slow and I'm late, and everybody else, the usual news bringers, news people have already got onto it. But I seen this and I had to talk about it. Um, it's like Yu-Gi-Oh's gonna become Vanguard 2.0 or Magic 3.0 or uh, it. But let's just start with this. Okay, major rule change come to the OCG. The player going first cannot draw on the first turn. That is very reminiscent of Magic the Gathering. However, unlike Magic the Gathering, Yu-Gi-Oh, if I start off with 5 cards going first, I still get to summon my bear or activate my Tinky card, set 3 or 4 traps, and then pass my turn. And even though you get one more card to work with, you know that unless you can stop my bear summon, I'm gonna destroy your setup. So I mean, that is not the best thing. Uh, if if I'm down a card and I go, Tinky Bear card set some traps, my opponent goes second and he gets the extra card. He's gonna you know Teus marksman into gun into shenanigans into OTK because he has one extra card up on me. So I don't think this is these aren't the droids you're looking for. I don't think this is the answer that you're looking for. I mean, people thought that this would help, but they didn't do anything to stop the power curve. The power creep is still too insane for this to be extremely relevant. I didn't say it's irrelevant, but just for it to be extremely relevant. Maybe 3, 4 years ago, this would have been acceptable. Because even 3, 4 years ago, you had Summon Thunder King set a bunch of back row. A couple years ago, Summon Thunder King set 2 solemn warnings or some silly shit with double bottomless and compulses and Book of Moons and oh my god. So that's one thing we got. Another thing, both players can have field spell cards on the field simultaneously. Um, I don't know how I feel about this. I think this would not be an issue if field spells actually worked as field spells. Field spells initially cover the whole field. You look at Sojin, you look at Mountain, you look at Harpy's Hunting Ground, you look at Necro Valley. They affected the whole field. But then, with the advent of Skyscraper Hero City 2, the field spells only worked for the controller of the card. And then you had Mausoleum of the Emperor, only worked. No, not Mausoleum. I'm sorry, not Mausoleum of the Emperor. Crap, I can't remember what other card it was, what other field spell it was, but it only worked for the controller, and that's not what a field spell is supposed to be. A field spell is supposed to change the field, and both players should either have benefits or drawbacks from that field. It's like playing football, in 10 inches of snow. It's not, you don't play a field spell and now whenever you're on the field it's dry, but your opponent still has to play in it. No, it's so. On that note, I do think that the field spells, both players having a field spell, is good. But could you imagine a spellbook mirror, both players with their with their field spells? And that won't be so easy to bait fate because previously you would play your tower over your opponent's tower to bait their fate. They would have to fade it, otherwise you'll just start getting pluses and just start pooping on them. But now, see, we're like, well, they got their tower, I have my tower. I just need to stop whatever monster that's coming down or whatever other threat that's coming down. Or having 2 Harpy's Hunting Ground. Oh my goodness. And what other busted field spells there are. But just, all these busted field spells, having 2 on the field, that's going to be interesting. So yeah, all in all, I think that this might have been necessary only because of how they fucked up the mechanic of field spells in the first place. Well, that's all I have for now, guys. It's Dub K Dad, and I'm out.